Hi YouTube, it's Abby and we're going to continue working on the Thunderhawk. We only have about 20% left for this, which is great. And I bet we're not going to really get the conclusion to what is happening off screen until the 100% mark. So we made great progress last time. We're going to continue just chugging along as much as we can. Let's see what is happening. It looks so good. It just looks so good. Let me go ahead. I remembered I turned down my audio. There we go. Yeah. It's not significantly better than what it was. Hi, hello DB. Thank you for the 10-month subscription. Oh goodness, my poor computer. We're going to... Hello, Tangerine. No, that's not my mouse. That's not kind. Don't sit on the mouse. DDHC. So, new development. People are now, like, actively, like, when we hang out, will show me, like, little, like, Warhammer, shorts and videos and things like that. And I'm like, I just... This is gonna me. I don't care. It's interesting, and I'm happy that it brings joy to those around me, and I can understand why people like it. But it's like, but I don't care. And then they'll show me something with like about the orcs, and I'm like, I don't want to care. I'm trying to be like Sundry about it and not care. But it's interesting because someone showed me. I don't remember who, but I kind of recognize him as like a content creator. He's very, very nerdy and really like intelligent and stuff. And his wife had asked him, what was the phrasing? Could a purple orc sneak into the emperor's like throne room and assassinate the emperor? And he gets, like, all really technical. And is like, well, you can make some kind of, like, bullshit excuse and be, that the purple could get them past the sensors and things like that. That the purple could, like, just not be picked up by the sensors, blah, blah, blah. Hello, Chaos Void. No, not a hype train. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for the resubscription, Chaos Void. But I'm recording. Oh my goodness. Guys, y'all are so kind. To clear, no one has seen Purple Orc enter the Emperor's throne room. But he's saying that the purple orc could get past the sensors to get into the throne room, but if people weren't in the throne room, they would see the purple orc. And from what y'all have explained to me, Okay, so meme-wise, yes. In lore, no. Wouldn't even make it close. A purple orc once got spotted by his sister battle during an ambush. Ah. So if this was a troll game, they wouldn't, like, no one would ever perceive them ever. But if the, like, actual lore canon and stuff like that, it's okay. I was about to say, it's like, are y'all lying to me? Did y'all lie to me? I feel like y'all lied to me. Because Purple Orc is most stealthy. Now, I did ask them, it's like, wait, I thought, and they explained to me that a singular orc could not make it into the throne room without being perceived. They would be noticed immediately. But based off of that, if you orcs get their powers from basically how a hive mind, a collaborative. How do I put this? Hello, can we get unstuck? Thank you. That if orcs get their powers by, if, like, their psychic powers, by the more orcs that believe it in a certain radius, the more effective the, I don't know, the activity or the desired effect will be. So I asked him, if a SEAL Team 6 group of orcs were to infiltrate the throne room, would they be spotted? And their answer was not. Hi. Thank you, Bears, for the 5 gifted subs. Hello. I'm gonna have to open. Yes. Thank you, Bears, for the 5 gifted subs. That's very generous of you. Yeah, so if it's a group going in, because they're all orcs and are all purple, and they all believe they are super, super stealthy, then that has the possibility of allowing them to actually get into the throne room and up to the Emperor without being detected. Because they're all supporting each other's, like, psychic ability. I guess. I think that's what the conversation was. But also, like, again, I'm just here. Y'all were very excited for Warhammer, so I figured I could do the Warhammer DLC for you guys. Orcs judge other species as if they're also orcs, with specific members of humanity being exceptionally orky. As Emperor is the orkiest human that just wouldn't be possible. Okay, so they could get into the throne room via a SEAL Team 6 stealth mission of purple orcs. But they would not be able to kill the Emperor because they do not believe they can kill him. Okay. I think I understand. I think I have a better understanding than the conversation I was having. And nothing on the person that I was having the conversation with. Is it okay. Isn't that the same concept as the one girl from Free Ren? Which girl? Also, we aren't even addressing the Sisters of Silence. Ubel? Is she like that? Oh, like her, is she... She's able to picture it. So she's able to picture cutting things because her sister, her mom was like a seamstress. Yeah. Oh my god. That's a mess over there. What the hell was I doing? Okay, okay. Also, we aren't even addressing the Sisters of Silence. So, Sisters of Silence, who are they? What are they? What? Are they nuns with a gun? Is that who they are? I feel like I need to go up. Where are my ladders? Over there. Yeah, let's go. Oh, Sisters of Silence are humans that can ignore magic, so purple orcs would get spotted immediately. Reposting a prior comment. So orcs affect the warp, aka use magic based on thank you guys for the level 3 hype train. Aww. Look at that! This is such a cute little emote. Thank you guys. Oh! Chelzor! Sweet baby. Hi. How's it going? Oh, yeah. You are still thirsty. I'm later than I usually am. Those work. Important meetings. Okay. Oh, fell off. Yeah, you really do. I believe it. 100%. So, getting into Sisters of Silence is saying 4 blanks with melt guns could take out a greater demon. You know, the psychers, the magic users. Well, I think I've lost all context. There are people who are in the opposite with no soul. These people can cancel out psyker and warp powers when people feel uneasy around them. Psychers, though, a blank's presence makes a psyker feel like they're boiling inside of them. The Sisters of Silence are an all-female group tasked with defending the Emperor. Not on the Emperor's orders. Correct? Because the Emperor is not alive? Yes? Team USA just tied up the game against Belgium. Oh, That's exciting. We haven't... Oh, so we just do what we want. Okay. That tracks for humanity. 100%. We do what we want. They were founded by the Emperor while he was still active. Oh, okay. And tradition is just peer pressure from a dead guy. Got it. Okay. It's like Shelter's cult. She is the head, but pretending that she has any control over it is silly. That's fair. Yes. So Sisters of Silence are basically anti-magic and protect the Emperor. And so the main reason the orcs would not be able to get in... Well, two main reasons why orcs would not be able to get into the Emperor's chambers is because A, the orcs' own belief system. Why is all this still like this? What did I do? What was I doing? This is messy. Oh my god. Okay, that's done. Okay. Is their own belief that the Emperor is too powerful. And then the other belief, and then the Sisters of Silence actually being unaffected by orc abilities. Or orc magic. Sisters of Silence prevent demons from just ripping holes in the warp straight into the throne room. Okay, I did not even process that that could have been a thing. And then Psychers are the Warhammer version of Force users. However, them using their powers is dangerous. When they use their powers, they are opening a connection to the warp and basically shining a light. The more power they use, the brighter this light. A creature in the warp can use this connection to either open a portal to the warp, allowing demons to spawn or take over the cycle. And wait, the warp is basically where chaos resides, yeah? Also, when Imperials travel, they use the warp to faster than light travel. There are issues with this as you literally need to go to hell to get to your destination. Okay, so the warp is not just chaos, it's also a representation of hell. It is the afterlife. Okay. Reason it's called hell is because we are in 4K and everything's upstairs. And, yeah. So I have deduced. It wasn't always hell, but it has always been a bit sketchy. That's fair. You need a psyker to go through the warp, and they need to be dreaming of reality to create a bubble of reality around your ship. If they wake up, you will die if you're lucky. Ooh. It wasn't originally hell, but was started becoming like that after a war that happened hundreds of millions of years ago after it was called War in Heaven. So, I'm assuming that's the explanation for, like, the fall of Lucifer or whatever. Okay. Fans 5's been trying to force the movie Event Horizon shoved into canon for years. No. So, okay. War in Heaven is not like the casting of Lucifer. Got it. There were people called Necrontyr. They had super cancer. Hello? Close. Ah, there we go. They asked the gods for help. The gods said, Lamau. Yeah. What were they wanting help with? And why just the gods could say no, so they said no kind of situation? Fun tax. Put a speaker in my flower pot, and now it's a bass boosted. It's bass boosted. Oh my goodness. Boo, but thank you for the 50 bits. I appreciate that. That's very generous of you. They wanted their cancer cured. These gods, the old ones, told them to go away, and it wasn't their problem. They went to other gods for help, and the other gods said, sure, bro. Those gods then ate the soul of the... Oh, and gave them robots, thus curing them of their super cancer and creating an enslaved fighting force for the other gods to go and kill the first set of gods. Hey... If they're robots, are they robots that we still see in the present time of Warhammer? Necrons. Okay. But I think your category. Oh, yeah. Yes, remember that how I couple I mentioned before, old robot couple that hates each other? Okay, yeah. The sudden influx of souls that died in horrific ways affected the warp and made it from the sea of souls into something resembling super Catholic hell. Okay. That would track. That makes a lot of sense. In those times, there were no other aliens in the galaxy. The Necroteer, the super science guys were everywhere. Super advanced magic aliens from elsewhere showed up, essentially said, "Sup." The Necroteer wanted their cancer cured, and then it fell apart. Yes, they are talking about the war in heaven and trying to explain it to me. Funny enough, that old robot just appeared in a DLC for the one Warhammer game. There's only one. I thought there were more than one, like video games. Bad news? What do you mean bad news? What's happening? What's going on? What's the tea? What's the drama? Yeah, a lot of the aliens in the galaxy were seeded by the old ones specifically to fight the Catan and the Necron, so everything went wrong because some magic space frogs. Magic space frogs? What do you mean magic space frogs? Are they the ones stealing my thoughts? I feel like they are. Mini boat. One of the Yaoi robot characters just got DLC that involves it. Oh. Wait, is that the one y'all were explaining? Oop, I fell off. Well, that ceiling's nasty. Ugh. Disgusting. Old ones are space frogs, legitimately. Yes, magic alien space frogs.
The robots are so powerful they can affect time, space, and matter, and they enslaved the gods that enslaved them. Now they're waking back up after a long nap and are like, get off my lawn. Wait, why were they taking a nap? Oh wait, is that oh, hang on. So, yes, one is really bad news. Hang on, I think y'all have explained this to me before. Wait. It's... Oh, I fell off. Teehee. I'm just gonna clean under for a little bit. Keep falling off. The Necrons that still have minds just get super exhausted after the war in heaven. Yeah, they broke the gods into pieces to use their parts. As weapons. Then took a nap. I mean, that's fair. I want a nap right now. Y'all keep talking about fucking naps and I'm getting sleepy. I've been awake since like 4:20. War in Heaven, apparently the leader of the robots decided they should go to sleep and wait for everyone else to basically die out. Oh, okay. War in Heaven apparently was tiring and they wanted a nap so the other races could kill each other off, but they are slowly waking up and they are myth. The peasants haven't killed each other yet. Long as back in the days of dinosaur long. I'm not sure. I'm nerdy enough for this conversation. It's okay, Esta. I don't know what the fuck is going on either. The issue with the Necrons is the current setting is that their robot population is like 1,000,000 times the size of the humans. Oh! So if they wanted to wipe us out, they'd just fucking wipe us out. They took the gay mule strat of waiting for their competition to kill themselves off. Doing nothing equals win. I mean, doing nothing is always nice, in my opinion. I forget that is not a clean, like, individual part.
The leader issued a wake-up call after seeing a giant hive mind of bugs coming to the galaxy. What was that? It is such a threat that he unexiled himself as he is afraid there will be nothing left if they don't stop him. They feel about you the same way you feel about an ant infestation. Like that guy, if anything happens to him, we need to put him in a tube beneath a casino on life support until the end of time. You don't destroy the galaxy, that's where I like keeping my stuff. And well, the Golden Throne. So...
You know, for someone who doesn't like Warhammer, I like having conversations. I like having nerdy conversations at that. And I'm not having a bad time having this conversation. But I'm not going to pursue any more like Warhammer stuff when this is over and done. I don't remember. Legitimately, I have no idea what my question was. It's gone. The magic space frogs took my thought. I have no thought. Warhammer is expensive. So much of chat has said the exact same thing. You can become a millionaire by playing Warhammer if you start off as a billionaire. I think this little DLC is gonna just be my extent of Warhammer. But I've had fun. I am surprisingly invested in the little text message storyline that they have going on. Hi Biddy, how's it going? Yes, Warhammer is an upper middle class to upper class hobby, or at least it should be considering how much the hobby costs. Someone once told me that he has a $10,000 case of armies. That sounds a little ridiculous. Good God. Holy shit. I'm really glad my dad was never like a Warhammer nerd. So, I have a question for y'all. This isn't for YouTube. So sorry, YouTube. This is not an inclusive conversation for you guys. Do we want to try and finish the last 5%, or do we want to save that for next week? The lore do be free. And the info dumping is easy. Oh. What is it? We can't finish it. Alright. People think that the rich are dissolving. Here. Hi. You wanna be crybaby? You wanna come up? We want this. Come on up. Now sit on my mouse anyway. Come on.
Hellstrike missile. Have y'all explained the Hellstrike missile to me? Is it fancy?
Sit down. Nah, unless it's like a collab for Sky or DLC for something, I think this is gonna be it for Beyond Warhammer stuff. My get's certainly down. Yes, finally. Come on. I think I'm gonna need to grab you. Put you here. There we go. Does it strike from hell? It does it strike with hell. We've covered it.
Angie almost knocked over my water cup. Freaked me out.
Meaty and Adeptus Craftmatica live in two different regions of the country. And currently, I do not have the time to go up to Ohio, unfortunately. Stretch.
Yeah, but that would mean I'd have to have the paints. I do not have the paints. Or the brushes, or the figs. The figures. That one meme of the guy in a baseball game talking to that uncomfortable looking girl when it comes to Warhammer. Alright, Dave, let me tell you about the Imperium of Man. The fish people have hooves. They are often considered the least evil faction, but they put exploring mind control chips in their forces' heads. That... But least evil and still puts mind controlling chips in heads. Okay. Sure. Ah, I fell off. Hi, Mama Graph. How's it going? Thanks for hanging out. It's been a minute. How have you been? Exploding mind control. I mean, yeah, that tracks. This is Warhammer we're talking about. Okay. Hell yeah. You're least evil by virtue of everyone else being worse. Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, well, we are talking about Warhammer, so. I have been good, Mama Grab. I'm still in training at my new job, and it is some hard work, and I'm very, very tired, but, it's been going very, very good. Okay. Excellent. All of that is done. So time to get back up on the wing. Mama Grab, you don't have to answer that. They're trying to get more people into Warhammer. I'm only here because there was a DLC on PowerWash Simulator that chat was very interested in wanting to be a part of, so I said I would save it for streams. I think there's a couple of songs about Ohio. Yeah, it's going really well. Got to talk to like the super bosses a little bit, and they're listened to some of my concerns and worries and things like that, and then they let me know that I was exceeding expectation and that I was going to be put to $19 an hour when my training ended in a couple of weeks. So I am... It's hard work. It can be very, like, demoralizing at times, but upper management is actually really good, which is very nice and refreshing from my last job. My last job was ass. Management just did not give a fuck. Okay, I need you... Go away. Oh, that's still so nasty. What'd you knock off? Hell yeah. I lost track of chat. I'm not sure you can get out of Ohio. I think you just... it sucks you back in. E. I feel like someone at one point said that all battles people playing Warhammer are canonical since there's too many planets and battles to keep track of to begin with. Oh yeah, believe me, Mama Grab, I'm aware. But I appreciate that. I'm hoping has me really concerned that we're at 99% and we still haven't gotten a final 3 tasks alert. Yes, sir, I know. You're sitting in the way of everything. That's why I'm disturbing your lounging spot. Speaking of tasking, I saw the Among Us show and I liked it. There's an Among Us show? Like the game Among Us? Oh, hey. Look at what I completely missed.
Sir, I will hold you.
Don't get spicy with me. I'll scoop you up. You were just a baby. So is it like, okay, it's a show. Is it animated, live action, CG? What's going on with it? I didn't know it existed. Where is it? YouTube? Animated. Okay. Hand-drawn? Hell yes. Okay. Paramount? I don't have Paramount. How many episodes is it? $10? That's a good size, like, little series. It's got Elijah Wood? Okay. But he kind of does what he wants now. He's at that point in his career, he does what he wants, which is fine. Everybody should be able to get to that point in whatever career they do. Can we raise back up, please? There we go. Uh-huh. Where is my... There you are. You are coming with me. Right there. Oop, I fell off. That's fine. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Flight deck canopy windows. Main wing engine turbines. Oh, hi. Hello. You're right here. Side armor belts. Apparently, I don't know how to jump. Jump. Up. There you are, right there. Excellent. Okay, flight deck canopy windows. Ah, it's you. Excellent. Side armor belts. We're so close, guys. Side, okay. 1. There. Woohoo! Okay. We ready, guys? Okay. Messages. Let's see here. Okay. Chant of the Exalted Crusader complete. Post-mortem. Full access has been restored to the Thunderhawk gunship. Arc Magos named declassification level X563 has confirmed the visibility of the restricted artifact H002.012 and is to be transported to the Forge Temple of Olympus Mons for further analysis. Strategic Estimator B785 has been overrun with redacted heretical. The withdrawal of recoverable units is complete and the planet is scheduled for immediate protocol classified Y234289 intel owing to risk of redacted heretical. Upon your remaining biologica, you will undergo Prometheum Protocol Z345412-3 Addendum. No, however, engines here that your role in the operation was of critical importance indeed. Administratum calculations estimate that your sanctification prowess increased the probability of the success by as much as 0.007%. Praise the Omnissiah. Chant of the Exalted Crusader complete. Post-mortem full access has been restored to the Thunderhawk gunship. Arc Magos. Okay. That's what it was. It's been wonderful, YouTube. Come to hang out with us on Twitch. I will have more stuff up in the future because I already know some of the DLCs for PowerWash Simulator 2 is definitely going to end up here. We'll see you later. Bye.